Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Sam, and today we are going to discuss my daunting July TBR. This month is going to be a little bit different than my normal TBRs because I, have so many secret TBRs planned, so I don't want to give a whole lot away. I don't want you guys to know too much, so we're going to keep a lot of the books secret for a while. I might tease a couple here and there, but overall we're going to keep it hush hush. Okay? And as for like the rest of my TBR, a lot of it's going to be carried over from previous months, specifically June. I hit a bit of a reading slump in June. I really was only reading graphic novels to just kind of like get myself to read something. But yeah, June was not the month for reading, so I don't want to just completely abandon all of the books I was really excited to get to. I'm going to instead just take some time, read them at my own pace, and get to them, and it'll be fine. So those are kind of the reading plans. And then as for readathons, 3. We're going to discuss the 3 readathons I'm participating in this month. I'm so excited. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. Starting off this summer, we have, I believe, 2 whole months of July readathons going on. The first one being Questathon. This is hosted by basically Bookish Reads. I'm excited. It kind of gives Lord of the Rings readathon vibes. Kind of reminds me of Realmathon. A little tiny bit of Aurelia Magical Readathon. It's kind of just like this nice mish. So my plan is to participate. I will of course leave her video down below for you guys to go check out, follow all the rules, and so you guys can participate if you want. It is a rather large and it's a large readathon, and you have to follow the right steps. You can't go out of order or anything. So it's probably not going to be the readathon for everybody, but it's really fun if you do participate. This first pop-up is going to be like introducing my character. I'm playing myself, but just as an elf. That kind of rhymed. Look at me go. So yeah, I'm just being myself, but as an elf. And for this, I'm going to try and collect 3 weapons, just because I can, truly. The first one, oh, I guess I can grab the book. The first book that I'm hoping to read so that I can get the weapon of a bow and arrow is going to be Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This is a reread for me, and my partner and I actually read a good third of it before we stopped, so I'm finally gonna pick this back up and finish it because I've read it before. But you know what I haven't read? The rest of the trilogy or the spin-off series. Why? I don't know, but I need to. So that's kind of my plan to start off my month. I'm really excited for this. I love this world. I love Stephanie Garber's writing. I love how she just talks about Caraval, the food. It's so whimsical. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to jump back into this world. In this, we are following Scarlet and sort of her chase to find her sister Donatella, who stowed off with her basically to the legendary Caraval that's put on once a year. You have to have an invitation to come. They got their first invitation after years of wishing and hoping and asking. So they sneak away. They go to this Caraval, which is just a massive game, and I'm so excited. I love this world. I cannot wait to be back in Caraval. The other book from TBR's past is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. As you can see, I have started it. I read the first chapter. Come on guys, it's fine. I was supposed to read this many times ago, so we're finally just gonna try and do it. I say try because I don't want to be too overly ambitious this month and just kind of let myself do what I need to do, but I'm really excited. This is a 5-star prediction. It terrifies me. I don't know. I'm so scared of this book, but I'm so excited. In this, we are following 2 magicians who have to kind of duel it out, but like also kind of love each other. I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope to be collecting the dagger with this book. And the final book that I'm hoping to read is going to be Hide by Kirsten White. Yeah, I know. This was June's Literally Dead book club pick. I've started it. I'm hoping to finish it within the next couple of days, but yes, I need to finish, and so I thought I might as well throw it in there because I'm already reading it, right? So yeah, this is following our main character Mackenzie, who is living in a shelter and was basically, she's being told that she should participate in a hide-and-seek competition for like $50,000. But she does also have a traumatic past with hide-and-seek. I'm really excited. I've only read 10 pages, I'll be honest with you, but it feels promising, which is saying a lot because the reviews have not been great. So I'm really hoping I'm maybe like the one of the few that actually enjoys this. We'll see. The next quest prompty thing is Light, which I will not be telling you the book for. I'm so sorry, I know, but it's a part of a secret TBR and I don't want to spoil more than I potentially already have, maybe, question mark, I don't know. For the strategy board, I'm finally hoping to finish Morningstar by Pierce Brown. This is the third book in the Red Rising saga. Still 140 pages in, guys. I just haven't picked it up because my partner has been working so much recently that he hasn't been able to pick it up either. And so neither of us are reading it. And I don't want to read it entirely without him. I don't want to skip ahead when he can't finish the series because he doesn't have the time. So it's taken a bit of a back burner, but I don't want to forget everything that's been happening. So I really want to jump back into this, get it done, get it ready. I'm hoping to finish the last 2 books before December, where the 6th book might come out. We're really hoping. For the adventure board, let me get the author really quick. And for the adventure board, I'm going to be reading The Cracked Spine by Paige Shelton. This is being read for a couple reasons. One, the buzzwordathon, which is anything book related. So obviously The Cracked Spine is the perfect read for this kind of prompt. But also, it's out of my comfort zone. This is a cozy mystery. I don't think I like cozy mysteries. This might be one of those few tests that I do. But yeah, we're gonna give it a shot, see how it goes. This is going to be a part of a semi-secret TBR. I'm gonna tell you guys some of the books, but this will be read also for my buzzwordathon. Usually 24-hour readathon. I think this month will be a little bit different. But yeah, I have many books in store I'm really excited for. For the dark board, I'm planning to read The Book of Night by Holly Black. This is her adult debut, and the reviews have not been fantastic. No one's really enjoying this, which kind of sucks because I was really excited for it. I think that there's still potential for me to like it. I guess we'll see, we'll find out. My hopes and expectations are low, but secretly I think they're kind of high. And the other book that I'm planning to get to for this prompt will be The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This is his newest release, just came out in June, I believe. I don't know exactly what this is about. A woman moves in across the street, befriends the wife of a married couple, and then she disappears, and now our protagonist is watching to figure it out. I don't know. Sounds like the basic trope, but I've never read that kind of trope before, so there's some potential here. The reviews are already kind of coming in. Well, so great. We'll see how it goes. Survive the Night was his previous book. I didn't personally love it. I had a lot of issues with it, but it is just like a fun, thoughtless thriller, so like it has some redeeming quality. And for the final battle, I will also be reading another 2 books. The first one being The Plot by Jean Hanf-Korelitz. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. This is a thriller, I believe, about a professor who steals the work of a dead student and writes it off as his own, but somebody knows the secret and there's maybe some blackmail. It kind of gives me, in a way, For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing vibes. We'll see, we'll see. That's kind of what I'm getting. I am really excited for this. I've heard some good reviews. We will see how it goes. And the other book that I'm hoping to get to, which is going to be for, as well, Summerween, which we'll talk about the other books here in a second, but I'm going to read Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar. This is a slasher young adult with clowns. in a cornfield. I don't know. Sounds spooky, sounds good. This was a Livia Reads a Latte recommended slasher for Summerween specifically. I'm really excited to see what this has to offer. I don't know anything about it besides like what the title kind of gives away. So we'll see. So that's gonna wrap up Questathon. And now for Summerween, the other two prompts that I'm gonna fulfill besides slasher is going to be for haunted in the title. I might change this or add something in later in the month, I don't know, but currently I'm thinking about picking up The Haunted House by Charles Dickens. This is on the shorter side of his works. It's a haunted house classic horror, so that's all that I know about it. And for, I always forget the last prompt, for Halloween colors, I have been told by the mass and the host that red is a Halloween color. I personally don't agree, but I'm going off their basis so that I can read this book and count it, and it's going to be The Collectives. I don't remember who the author is. I'm so sorry, but there's always going to be a picture on the screen for you guys to check it out and screenshot if you want it. I don't remember what this is about. Gabby talked about it, I believe, in one of her vlogs, and I was like, yes, absolutely must read on the list. So those are the 3 books that I'm planning to read for Summerween. Of course, there will be a vlog for this for you guys. And the final readathon for this summer is going to be Summer Splash, or Summer Bash, if you ask Allison Pages what she thinks. This is hosted by Sally and a whole bunch of other hosts. I will leave her announcement video down below in the description so you guys can watch that as well. And for this one, there is a bingo board, and I'm hoping to read plenty. Again, a lot of these are going to be carryovers because you know them, you've seen them, but we're going to do them anyway. The first book that I'm hoping to get to, Crying in H Mart. There we go. Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. This is a memoir nonfiction about our author, Michelle Zauner, who is, I don't remember, I don't know exactly, but she was in a music band, she might still be, and her mother passed away, and it's kind of like their trials of the relationship and how she came to terms with everything and all of it happening. I think this might destroy me. This is Allison Page's, like, one of her favorite books, so I'm fulfilling that prompt. But yeah, I'm excitedly nervous for this one. I think it's going to be really hard-hitting and stunning. My mom and I have a great relationship, but also rather rocky one at times, so I think I'm going to relate a lot to this book, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope. Another book that I'm hoping to get to is going to be Sadie by Courtney Summers. I'm really excited for this. I talked about it last month, so I won't go too long into it, but I'm so excited to get to this. I wish I got to it sooner, but it's fine. Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. My mom really needs me to read this book. One, because it's her copy and she wants to loan it to other people so she doesn't have to keep buying it for people to read it, but also because she just loves this book so much that she just needs her daughter to read it too. So yeah, this is the plan. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. I loved A Man Called Uwe, so it only makes sense that I would like it, you know? As well on the list, I have Princess Ever After by Katie O'Neill. By Katie O'Neill. And I don't know exactly what this is about. I don't know really because it's like 55-ish pages. But I'm excited. I'm reading this for the under 200 page prompt because it's rather easy. This is the same author who wrote, or is writing, I don't know if it's finished or not, but the Tea Dragon Society. These are another set of books I really like to read, but I'm also like, I have the ebooks. I could read them this month. I also want the hard copies because they're so cute, but I also don't really have the shelf space for them, so I'm not sure what to do right now, guys. I'm struggling a little bit. The next book that I'm hoping to read is Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Janae Allen. This is apparently a romance, I believe. No, I'm getting it confused with another book, I think, that Gabby just read. I don't know what this is about, but I'm very excited. This is part of a secret themed TBR, but this is the only book you'll get, so don't ask for any more. And yeah, I'm rather excited. I've heard good things about it, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The next book I own. The next book making a comeback. Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nang. I really enjoyed the first book in this series. I don't have a good solid reason to not want to pick this one back up. I did start it. I read the first chapter. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood for it, or if I just don't want the series to end, or I'm scared that it's not going to be good after the first book. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. So I'm going to try and force myself to read it this month. It's not super high on my priority list, but I do still really want to get to it because I want to finish the series this year. That is one of my goals. So we'll see, we'll see. Two of the books we've already discussed about I will also be reading for this, which is going to be The House Across the Lake and Morning Star, because they just fit some of the prompts. The other book that I'm really hoping to get to for the Pride spot is going to be Heartstopper Volume 3. It is supposed to arrive in like sometime next week. Sometime next week I should have the copy in my hands and I can read the third and the fourth book. I'm so excited. It literally is like physically painful to not be able to continue the series. I'm so excited for the second and third season of the show. I know it's probably a good ways away, but I just need it now. I'm so obsessed. I've already watched Heartstopper season 1 like 3 or 4 times. It's getting out of hand, but that's my new comfort show. So excited. I know everyone loves it, but it's definitely worth the hype, you guys. If you haven't checked it out, I really do recommend Heartstopper. It is just pure sweetness. I know the third and fourth books get a bit heavier, get a bit more like adult in themes, but the first two are so good, guys. I highly, highly, highly recommend. I can't say it enough. And the final book I'm going to talk about is for another secret TBR. This is going to be the only book you'll have for this as well. I know, I know. And it's going to be The Opposite of Always, or just Opposite of Always, by Justin A. Reynolds. This is a romance with sci-fi elements, which if you know me on this channel, if you were here last year, I read One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston and I loved it, probably because of the sci-fi elements. It just spices up a romance so much more when there's like weird shit going on, you know? And that's going to, I think, wrap up this TBR. There are many other books to come, so many books to be read, a lot from last month, a lot from this month, a lot that'll also carry over into August, I am sure. But you know, that's just how reading is sometimes. You make a TBR, you get a little ambitious, you have to chill for a little bit. Reading slumps happen, it's totally normal. And you just gotta like kind of give yourself some grace. And that's what I'm doing this month, but I'm still like, the best part about it is I'm coming out of my reading slump now and I'm so excited to keep reading. Like all of these books sound absolutely amazing. I'm just like, give me, please. So yeah. That's it. That's my very long rant. There are so many books to come. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. If you're curious about other books that I might be reading this month during my vlogs, feel free to check out June's TBR for whatever-a-thon, because a lot of those will be reoccurring throughout the weeks. But yeah, that's going to be it. That's everything. This is so many books already. Like, can we just take a moment? I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. This is too many books. Why do I think I can read this many right out of a slump? I don't know, but we're here for it. It's happening. Wish me luck, guys, and I will see you guys all very soon, Tuesday, with my June wrap-up. So, yeah, bye!